Hello, welcome to my channel again. A confession, this is actually the day after this whole video. I just went to go and edit it and realised I never filmed an introduction, so here I am, a day after explaining. So I have seen so many videos like this on YouTube over the past few months where people get people on Instagram to choose their day. So they put in polls and then people on Instagram make the decision for them as to what they're going to do that day. And I thought, why not do that, but a spiritual version? So this is a day in my life where you guys over on Instagram have chosen the different things for me. So I will include the choices throughout the video and the polls, and if you are interested and you want to go and see my Instagram and where people did this vote, then I will leave the information down below as well. I also do some baking in this video and I will leave the recipe down below in the comments as well, and I hope you enjoy and thank you so much for watching. Good morning. Morning, Muffin Moo. How are you this morning? You good? Had a good sleep? Yeah? You had a good sleep? Should we get breakfast? Should we get breakfast? Good morning. So you guys voted, whoa, morning voice. You guys voted for the cinnamon tea, which I was actually really pleased about because the cinnamon tea is a black caffeinated tea, whereas the gingerbread chai, which was a real close contender, I'm just trying to find it in the cupboard. These are like my teas from Bird and Blend. Was, oh my gosh, it's literally going to be the last one I get out, isn't it? Yep, it pretty much was. The gingerbread chai one was, I can never pronounce it, rubos, ruboy, I don't know. Basically a non-caffeinated tea. So being morning, I was quite grateful for the caffeine. This tea is a beautiful blend that just comes from a local shop to where I live. I don't know if you can buy it online or not. It's the brand is Wilkinson's Tea and Coffee. You can buy some online. But anyway, I really recommend. And then these teas are Bird and Blend, and that is my toast popping. So I've got chocolate digestive, gingerbread chai. Oh, this one isn't mine. Nearly Nirvana is. Matt's, and so is ginger beer, Terry's tea, apple strudel, and then I've not tried this one yet, carrot cake. But yeah, pleased for the caffeine this morning, and there it is, brewing away. So I'm gonna have breakfast and I will see you in a bit. So now we're on to choosing the crystal of the day. I've not got myself ready yet. I have thrown on some clothes. I'm no longer in my pajamas, and I've brushed my hair, but that's as far as I've got. But yeah, let's choose what crystal we're going to have on us today. Now, I usually will either just pick one that I think would be good for that day. So for example, if I'm going to go out and about, I would choose black tourmaline. If I'm feeling a bit I don't know, if I've got something that I'm feeling a bit nervous about, say I've got to go to the doctors or something, I don't like the doctors, I would choose a calming crystal like amethyst or lepidolite. Sometimes I just choose what I fancy, and other times I use these. Well, I say I use these, I will explain. So I gave you guys the choice out of these two on my Instagram, whether I was going to use the Daily Crystal Inspiration Deck by Heather Askinosi. my pronunciation isn't great. Whether I was going to use this deck or whether I was going to use this book, The Crystal Code by Tamara Dreisen. Again, my pronunciation is awful. But yeah, I love this book. This is more familiar to me. This deck is not so familiar to me. I have only used it once or twice. So yeah, I will show you the book because you guys did choose the cards. You did choose the cards, but I'll show you the book first so you can just see what I mean. So most of the book is about crystal healing, but then sort of about, actually I say most, that is not true. That much of the book is about crystal healing. This much of the book is about the individual crystals, and it says that you can use it like an oracle, so you can kind of focus on you and your day or what you want to work on, and open it up and see what crystal it is. So, and then it will show you the crystal and a bit of information about it, so you kind of use it like an oracle. But you guys have chosen the deck, so let's use it. Let's see what I need today. So just to show you, this is the back of the cards, and then each card has the crystal, a picture of the crystal, the name of a crystal, and like a little word about it. So for example, apophyllite says stay positive, which is interesting because apophyllite I would connect with like intuition. Anyways, we'll see. What is a crystal that I need today? I'm just going to focus my intentions. The crystal I need to, this is so accurate. The crystal I need today is lapis lazuli or lapis lazuli, however you choose to pronounce it, and it says make a decision. I can't even tell you how accurate this is because I have literally just spent, I don't know what the time is, I have literally just spent about 45 minutes trying to decide something and having a bit of a freak out, not knowing what to decide. So yeah, I'll show you what the book says as well. So again, I'm not familiar with this book. Is it in alphabetical order? Yes. 43. Right, lapis. Decisions. We spend so much time trying to avoid them. There is a time to be thoughtful and contemplative, and then there is a time to make a choice. Avoid the tappings of staying in limbo and commit to the decisions you make. Your inner wisdom will guide you, but it is up to you to see your choice through. Let go of your need for a backup plan or escape route and trust that you have made the right decision for you. Invest yourself fully in your choices. You can always change your mind, but you have to make up your mind first. I will also add that actually there's this decision I've been making. I've also been trying to decide between a perfume for my wedding, which I know doesn't sound very important, but to me, I don't know. It feels important. And then I also had a situation yesterday where I kept chickening out of it, throat chakra as well. I will say something about that in a minute. I kept feeling like I was going to chicken out of the thing, and I couldn't decide whether to do the thing or not. I ended up doing it, and it involved like getting things off my chest how I felt, hence the throat chakra this morning. So actually with lapis being blue for the throat chakra, that's actually also a really good crystal to have on hand. So yeah, so the questions it comes with is: when do you struggle to make decisions? When are you afraid to commit to your decisions? What can you do right now to make good choices? And then the crystal action is affirm. I am committed and decisive. Today, make a decision no matter how big or small and commit to it 100%. So I don't actually think I have a lapis palm stone. I have loads of palm stones, but I don't have a lapis palm stone. But I do have a lapis temple. So I will hold the temple on me today. It's not focusing. I'll do a close up. I'll see how this goes. So you guys voted for me to have a candle today rather than incense, so I have gone with Mystic Aromas Inner Light Sandalwood by Lieben. I love this candle. It came from TK Maxx though, so you'll feel my pain because can I find it again? No, I can't. And we're right near the end. Honestly, I love it so much. It's quite an incensey smelling candle, so I'm gonna light this baby up till we get in the smells, and then pop that down there. You guys chose for me to, I've got my lapis, by the way, got my lapis, pop it in my pocket. You guys chose for me to use an oracle deck. I asked if you wanted tarot or oracle, and it was really close for ages, but oracle came out on top. So this is the Mists of Avalon deck. I got this in Glastonbury and I love it. The messages are super accurate, so we'll see what guidance is coming out for me today. But first, I'm going to spray some of my intuition spray. Now, I made this myself. I made some grounding one, some cleanse and protect, and some intuition one. I actually have 2 of the intuition ones left and a cleanse and protect one left. So if you're interested, pop me a comment and I will give you the details. But I made these with essential oils, and I also used some chalice well water from Glastonbury, which is said to be healing and contain mystical powers. And I also infused them with Reiki, as I am a Reiki master. And I also made them and charged them under the August full blue moon, so super powerful. And then the essential oils are frankincense, clary sage, and geranium rose. So I like to spritz a little bit of this before I pull cards or before I do meditation to see if any extra guidance comes up. So I'm just going to do that. Smells so lovely. And then I'm just going to ask the cards for my guidance. I pull myself a couple of cards. Got these 2 I can't pronounce, but we've got Arian Rod, which represents karma, autonomy, life direction, and fate. And then we've got Bloderwood, I can't pronounce, manifestation, authenticity, renewal, and freedom. So basically these cards are telling me that when challenges come up, as they kind of have yesterday, to remember the path that I am on and how far I've come, and don't slip back into any old habits, because I am going through, everything I go through is for my soul's evolution and growth, and that we are on this life cycle and things happen for a reason. And then this card is telling me to really express myself fully. Don't worry about what other people or what society think of me. I don't have to fit into anyone's box. Just be authentically me and express myself the way I want to. So that kind of links with what I was saying about the throat chakra, and possibly why the lapis came up. So now I am just gonna put these cards in front of me and I'm gonna sit and meditate for a bit. Sometimes I listen to, whereas my head's not in shot. Sometimes I listen to a guided meditation, but today, as I'm filming on my phone, I'm just going to play some music and just reflect just for a few minutes on the cards and get myself in a centered place for the day. So I actually forgot to say before I started meditating that you guys chose meditation for me. I gave you a choice of practice between journaling and meditation. And initially I was hoping for meditation, as it is usually my preference, but I felt like today I really needed to journal. So to be honest, I probably still will journal later. However, during that meditation, it was just a really short one. I feel like I got all I needed to get. I was guided to use some kinetic shifting, so you may have seen me like pulling from my root chakra and my throat chakra, but I was guided to do some kinetic shifting to release these emotions that have come up for me over the past 24 hours. So there was a lot of fear in my root chakra that I was pulling out. So basically, when you are experiencing something that is causing you like distress, or it's stopping you from being your best self or whatever, you visualize it in your body. Where is it in your body? What color is it? And then visualize pulling it out. So that's what I was doing. So I was pulling fear out of my root chakra, and then for me it was black. So then I was moving my fingers and following it with my eyes, saying like, the black is gone, the black is gone, the black is gone. I kept following it, and then I reassessed where else was I feeling it in my body, and it was no surprise, it was my throat chakra. So I was putting like a murky blue out of my throat chakra and saying the blue is gone, the blue is gone, the blue is gone. And once I feel a bit lighter, that's when you then take a deep breath and focus back on something that is in the room. And I do feel a lot lighter for it. I do feel like it has helped, and I may do that later today as well. But yeah, thank you guys on Instagram, because actually that meditation was really useful. Thanks. So I asked you guys on Instagram what I should do for my exercise. Should I do yoga or should I go for a walk? Now, I was very 50-50 on this, because I would normally go for a walk. I love walks. Yoga is something I've been meaning to do for weeks, if not months. But whenever I try, I fail. I really struggle to do yoga. I really do. But I was determined to try and get into it, but I keep making excuses and not doing it. And I was thinking, okay, well, if people vote for me to do yoga, then it forces me to do it. But I was also then thinking, oh God, but then I've got to be seen on the internet trying to do yoga and failing. So thank you for voting for a walk. I'm going to go for my walk, and it's a nice sunny day, which I'm kind of happy about, kind of not. Happy because I like the sunshine, but also I was full in autumn mode, and now the sun has come back out in September, so. But I've got a couple of parcels to post at the post office, and then I'll probably go to a little woodland area near me and show you my favourite tree. Beautiful nature. Walking in just a small woodland area. Just got to find the pockets of nature where you can in the city. I'll take you through to my favourite tree. I love all the trees around here though. I'll show you this one. I love all the bark and the patterns on the bark. It's just so gorgeous. It's noisier than usual at the minute because there's a park nearby as well. The kids have just finished for school, so they're all playing, but usually it's quite peaceful. You might see dog walkers, but usually you can just hear the nature. It's just such a lovely day. This is my favourite tree. It's a lime tree, and I like to just come and sit right here. And I sit here and I look up at all the trees and listen to the birds and sometimes a squirrel will pop by. And yeah, this is my favourite tree. So yeah. Oh, there's a squirrel. I don't know if you'll be able to see. I don't know whereabouts the squirrel is compared to my phone. I was like to say I come here to ground. Can you see? I don't know if you can or not. Oh, I don't know if you can. I might have just been showing you blank, I don't know. But yeah, I just come here for some peace. And I just sit, and I look really tired right now, I know, I am tired. But it's so peaceful. I can hear something above me. I'm sure there's a squirrel above me too. Yeah. This is one of the nicest places to come for a walk around where I live, because I do live in the city, so not much nature, but wonder what that was. I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy and then walk back. There's a squirrel. Where's my hand? There. I love watching him. Shame he's not closer. Cutie. Cutie. So now I'm on to the activity that you guys chose for me, and you may have guessed from what I am, that is baking. I gave you the choice of painting, I'd forgotten then, painting or baking. And I actually originally really wanted to paint, but he knows he should not be up there. Say hello, Mouse. It's your YouTube debut. I'm so glad you chose baking, because I am hungry and I am really fancying some flapjacks, but with a twist, because I bought, oh my gosh, I'm gonna check it's in date. I mean, it's out of date by a year, but I did buy this a few years ago. I've not opened it. The seal hasn't even been broken, so I'm gonna say it's fine. But I bought some pumpkin spice essence, and I just haven't worked out how to use it, like what to put it in. I don't know why. I think I was just a bit afraid of it. But I've decided I'm actually gonna make some pumpkin spice flapjacks. This is my recipe book that's really just, I just put, it's well loved. I just put my own recipes in here. But yeah, I find having a creative outlet is really good for just to staying, sorry, I'm trying to find the recipe. Having a creative outlet is really good for just keeping in a good mindset. And I am a creative person, so it's important to have some fun in my day as well. So these flapjacks, I am gluten-free, dairy-free, and egg-free, and a lot of nut-free as well, because I have lots of intolerances. So these are good for pretty much most people. I'll talk you through the ingredients quickly, but I will add the recipe in the comments down below. All you need is 100 grams of dairy-free butter, or if you're not vegan or you do eat dairy, basically you can just have normal butter. 50 grams of golden syrup or something similar to it, and 50 grams of honey. Sometimes I use maple syrup instead of the golden syrup, or if you don't have those, you can just use 100 grams of sugar. It's up to you. You can also use things like, I have date syrup, or if you have agave nectar or agave, I can never pronounce it, that would also work. And then you want half a teaspoon of mixed spice, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, 50 grams of brown sugar, 175 grams of oats, and up to 50 grams of dried fruit of choice. So I am going to choose dates. I can't work out whether this is going to work or not, so don't count me on it. I don't know how much pumpkin spice to add because there's already the mixed spice and the cinnamon. Unless I leave out the mixed spice and the cinnamon and just put the pumpkin spice in. We'll see. Anyway, I'll put you on a time lapse and chat to you when it's done. Out of the oven. Ignore like the burnt bits that I'd spilled on the thing, but yeah, so out of the oven. They went in for 20 minutes. So I just melted the butter and the sugar and the syrup and the honey together, and then I put in the spices and then the oats and the dates, stirred it together and popped it in the oven at 180 for 20 minutes, and now they're just cooling, and then I'm gonna get one out and eat one with a cup of tea, and I cannot wait. It looks delicious. I got impatient. That's why it's just cracked in half. I was about to say I got impatient. I didn't wait for it to cool. I'm going to do a little taste test now and then wait for the rest to cool. Let's see what it tastes like. Okay. I'm a bit nervous that this might have been hard work for, well, that's dramatic. It wasn't hard work at all. No, I really like it. Recommend 100%. It's now bath time, and I asked you to vote. I feel like it's really noisy. I asked you to vote between Epsom salt and dried flowers, and you guys chose Epsom salt. Pop some in here. Use these, nice and fancy for my dish. And also trying to use some aromatherapy associate de-stressed muscle bath oil as well. Editing me again, forgot to end the video. I hope you have enjoyed seeing my choices. Did you make the right ones? Which would you have liked to have chosen if that was your day? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you again next time for probably a crystal related video, I think. Bye!